Getting rich is not about luck. It's not about having the right connections. It's not even about working harder than everyone else. Instead, wealth grows from how you think, how you make decisions, and how you use your money. Most of us were raised with the same idea. Go to school, get a job, save money, and hope things work out. But the reality is, saving alone won't make you wealthy. Inflation eats savings. Expenses increase. Life happens. Meanwhile, the people who do end up wealthy follow a different strategy. They learn the science behind money. They understand how wealth is created, and they apply small habits consistently over time. Becoming rich is not a sudden leap. It's a slow, steady climb. And once you learn the principles that wealthy people live by, your relationship with money changes forever. So let's break down the 9 key principles that form the science of getting rich. Follow these, and wealth becomes a predictable result, not a lucky accident. 1. Adopt an investor mindset, not a consumer mindset. Most people work to earn money, then immediately look for ways to spend it. New phone, new shoes, new car. New apartment upgrade. The problem is, spending only gives temporary satisfaction. The money disappears. Wealthy people think in ownership terms instead. They ask, if I buy this, will it grow? Will it pay me back? Does it produce income? For example, the average person buys Nike shoes. Now the wealthy buy Nike stock, so the company pays them dividends over time. Someone who buys a new TV ends up with a depreciating item. Someone who buys a rental property ends up with an income stream. The goal is not to stop enjoying life. The goal is to prioritize assets over lifestyle. Be honest, were you more of a consumer or an investor in the past? Comment C for consumer or I for investor. This awareness alone can change everything. 2. Embrace financial literacy. Money rewards those who understand it. This means learning how interest works, how banks make money, how investments grow, how taxes affect your income. You don't need to become a financial expert. But even basic money knowledge puts you ahead of most people. For example, a person who understands compound interest knows $200 invested monthly can grow into hundreds of thousands over time. Someone who doesn't understand that will spend the $200 now and lose decades of growth. The wealthy learn continuously. Even Warren Buffett reads 5 hours every day. The more you learn about money, the easier it becomes to make. 3. Spend less than you earn. This is the foundation of wealth. You cannot build wealth if everything you earn flows right back out. The secret is avoiding lifestyle inflation. For example, someone gets a raise and instantly upgrades their apartment, buys a new car, starts eating out more. Their spending rises as fast as their earnings, so they stay broke. Wealthy people don't do that. When their income increases, they keep their expenses the same and invest the difference. Your lifestyle should always be one level below what you can afford. That's how money accumulates. 4. Pay yourself first, before you pay bills, before you buy groceries, before you spend on anything fun. Set aside money for you, your future self. This could be savings, investments, retirement funds. Even 10% makes a difference. Why does this work? Because if you try to save after spending, there is never anything left. Paying yourself first ensures your wealth grows automatically. 5. Increase your earning. You can only cut expenses so much, but your ability to earn more is unlimited. The wealthy constantly try to increase their earning potential by learning new skills, taking better opportunities, starting side hustles, building businesses, asking for raises, or switching to higher-paying jobs. If you make $2,000 a month, saving alone is difficult. But if you make $6,000 a month, wealth becomes inevitable if you maintain your spending discipline. Your skill set determines your income, so grow your skills, especially the ones that solve real-world problems. 6. Invest. Don't just save. Saving protects money. Investing grows it. If you only save, inflation slowly erodes your wealth. But investing puts your money to work. Invest in things like index funds, ETFs, stocks, real estate, businesses, your own education or skill set. The earlier you start, the more powerful compound growth becomes. Example: investing $300 a month from age 20 to 60 at 8% return equals around $900,000. Waiting until age 40? Only around $150,000. Time multiplies wealth. Start early, stay consistent. If you want more learning-based breakdowns like this one every week, tap the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Make financial growth part of your routine. 7. Use leverage wisely. Leverage means using other people's money, other people's time, tools, and systems. Real estate investors use mortgages to buy property. Entrepreneurs use employees, contractors, or software to scale businesses. The key is, use leverage to acquire assets, not lifestyle upgrades. Good leverage builds wealth. Bad leverage destroys it. Minimize taxes legally. The wealthy don't avoid taxes by cheating. They just know the rules. They use business deductions, retirement accounts, investing rather than selling. Real estate depreciation, borrowing against assets. You don't need millions to start using tax strategies. Understanding the basics puts you ahead. Taxes are often your largest expense. Reducing them accelerates wealth massively. 9. Never stop learning. The world changes, new opportunities appear all the time. The wealthy remain students. Books, courses, mentorship, podcasts, conversations with people smarter than them. Knowledge compounds, just like money. Your brain is your greatest asset. Protect it, challenge it, feed it. And that's the science of getting rich. It's not about luck, not about timing, not about being born into the right situation. It's about learning how money works, making smart decisions, and staying consistent over time. If this shifted your mindset or taught you something new, hit the like button. It helps the channel grow. If you're serious about your financial future, subscribe, because we're just getting started. Comment below which principle you're going to start applying this week. See you in the next video.